Hi, I'm Morag from Our Permaculture Life, and today I'm here with my children, Hugh and Maya, and we're going to be making some seed balls. Last week I showed you how to make a pot out of a milk bottle, so I hope you've managed to get some going and you've got some new seeds coming along or some cuttings. This week I'm going to show you how to make seed balls. All you need is some clay, some compost and some seeds. So the mix that I use is 5 parts of clay to 1 part of compost, and then mix it through with lots of seeds. Now, why seed balls and where do they come from? Well, seed balling is actually an ancient thing from Egypt and China, and even the Romans used to do it. But in the 1940s, a guy called Fukuoka actually started to do this again in his work with natural farming as a way to encourage no-till farming to happen in the fields. I really love using seed balls because it's a way to create a little potential of growth that you can help to regenerate landscapes or to enable things to just start self-seeding all over the place. In nature, seeds don't get dug into the soil. Seeds just land on the soil and naturally find their way. And that's kind of what we're doing here, following how things work in nature. So by simply having the clay, which when it rains, then swells up to hold the moisture for the seed, you have the compost, which adds extra nutrients once the seed nutrients are finished. And then, of course, the seeds themselves. And we're going to do 2 different blends today. One is a green manure for the warm season to help add organic matter and nutrients into the soil. And another one we have today is more of a salad and flower mixture. So we have lettuce and coriander, but also some marigolds tossed in there too. You can help to regenerate natural landscapes with wildflowers or native pioneers. You can mix up a whole range of different sorts of things that are appropriate to your place, to your need, and to your climate. So let's get muddy. You're going to come in and help me do some of this?
Yep.
So we've got our mud. I think what we need to do firstly is just add in, so that's about 5 parts. I reckon just about that. All right, let's get in. Let's squish it. We've got to squish it all together. And if it feels a bit dry, we might add in some dry clay. If it's a bit wet, it's a bit wet, I mean, we'll add in some dry clay. We want them to be able to hold as balls so that when you fling them out into the landscape, they'll stay there as potential. They help to protect the seeds from being pecked at by birds, for example, while they're waiting for the rain to come, for the right environment to come. So let's keep squishing. Let's see if we've got a potential to make a ball yet, or almost. We'll just put a bit of extra dry clay and let's do this. There we go. Mix that around. And then we're going to split them half-half, okay? So you get half to do your green manure balls and Maya will get half to do her salad balls. Keep squishing, squish, get your fingers right in there. One of the fun things that we do for spreading these around is getting a slingshot and flinging them out into the landscape. I know people who go around in various gardens with pocketfuls of seed balls and spread them out in gardens. Or people who go out into desert landscapes and spread them out to help regenerate the land. I reckon that's feeling pretty good. What do you think?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so Hugh, I'll give you this container and some mud.
Keep the rest.
And Maya can have, so you mix all your seeds in and you can have that one. So mix them all around. You want to completely cover the seeds with the clay. Now the key thing is not to have your balls too big because you want the seeds that are inside to actually be able to burst out of that. So small, like a 10-cent piece, somewhere between a 10 and 15-cent piece. A 15-cent piece, a 10 and a 20-cent piece. Okay, so that's feeling pretty good. Yeah, keep squishing it in. All right, now I'll just find my containers to put them in. So I quite often just use the egg trays to store them in. So what you do is you get enough in your hand for one ball and you just roll. So that's probably about as big as you get, maybe even a bit smaller than that. There we go. And you just keep rolling. Oh, you need a separate tray. Here's yours. You just keep rolling and rolling. It's actually a really meditative thing to sit here and play with mud. Ideally, you would dry these first before you fling them out. So we'll just put them out in the sun on the veranda for a while before we fling them. How's it going?
Good.
How's yours going?
Yeah, good.
Great.
It actually is quite a minute process.
So we're going to start flinging now. We're going to send the green manure ones down into the paddock to help improve the soil down here. And Maya's, which have the salad greens, will fling up into the garden because they've got lettuce and coriander. We could actually put them into the middle of this new garden here for a bit of extra diversity. That'd be great. Okay, here's your tray. Let's see how they work. Let's see how far you can get them.
Go, shoot, go, shoot. Whoa, that's a long way.
I hope you enjoyed our video today about how to make seed balls. Come back next week, we'll be making some beeswax cloths. Check out our blog for more information on the details of how to make the seed balls. Subscribe to our Permaculture Life YouTube channel to make sure you don't miss any of our weekly videos. Morag, our Permaculture Life. See you next time. Thanks for watching.